Hi, I'm Eddie Copeland. Welcome to Smith Station, Alabama. So a few years ago, I started writing a story, called it the Smith Station Story. And it was about a bunch of strange events that I was witnessing back in 1985. And I'm in the parking lot now. It's still a grocery store here. I'm not sure it was still, I don't think it was Rainbow Foods back at the time. But a lot of things have changed. And down the road there is a new post office. That's not the post office in the story. When I was writing the story, the events were happening. The post office that I was talking about was over here. It's now I guess you can see it. We'll get over here to it. I'm kind of on the way home. I figured I'd give you a drive-through of what's going on. But the post office now is a Subway. Yeah, this little building here used to be our Metropolitan Post Office. And this little restaurant next door, I believe it was still here. It wasn't called what it is now. Heck, I didn't even know it was a pizza place now. So things change, people. The old, that can't be the cedar tree. Oh well, it's been quite a while. So about 90% of the story and the events I was writing about happened right here on this little road I'm turning on. It's now called Lee Road 298. People that grew up here, live here. This is known as Mullins Road. And we're just gonna cruise down through here a little ways. There's my old high school over to the side there. Out here, if you can see where these buses and stuff are, this was all woods back in the day. We didn't have the parking lot, the ball field down there, the track field. We didn't have that. There's even new parts of the school over here that changed. Now there's a road, you can see where this vehicle's coming out. That plays into the story very well, indeed, right there. That is changed quite a bit as well. I'll get to that in another video perhaps. I'm gonna go through this whole thing with you. This church was here, but they didn't have this big a parking lot. It was not there. I don't think there's a power relay station that's here now. If you can see this. That was not here either. Right over here is the yard where the cats were. I can't show you the house. I don't want to invade anybody's privacy with that. And I got a car behind me. There's houses there. That house wasn't there. I'm not going to look at it. However, we're coming up on the... Nope, that's not it, I don't think. What I referred to as the pull-off. That may have been it. You have to bear with me. A lot's changed. Believe me, a lot has changed. But this is a little short drive right here. This opens up, the woods that were back there opened up into this pecan orchard we have. I think that belongs to a family named Mullins, and I believe that's why this is called Mullins Road. And here's a curve. Oh, I should have got the shot of that backside. We got plenty of time. I'm gonna do all this again at night. We're gonna be out here exploring this whole thing. But I just wanted to show you how short this little section of road is that we were dealing with. And I'm gonna turn right here. And here's the Philadelphia Baptist Church, excuse me. And it has grown immensely since the day. I don't think this section was here. There may have been a smaller section, but it was definitely not that. There actually used to be a breezeway right about where these doors are that separated the larger section from the other section. They have a They actually got a paved road going around back of this thing now. Good old days. I guess there's still good old days. You just had to find different ways. But yeah, there you go. It's a short piece of road. And all this crazy stuff was happening just right in this area. I mean, it spread out with the other stuff, yes, but it all started with this small section of road. And over the years since I wrote the story, you would not believe the other stories that people have brought to my attention. Some witnessing some of the exact same things, some actually talking different things, different areas. I've even had some say that the stuff that was going on right here around this road and these woods at the time is to this day still going on, but just in another location. And we're kind of going to sniff around them other locations, if you know what I mean. In today's world, you might just go into a wooded area and never come out again. I mean, it happens. And I was just going to run you right back up here to this other road. They put a manhole in there. Good cover. I think that was the pull-off. There's actually a manhole there for a non-existent sewer system that got put in. I don't know what's going on. It's about money. But I'm going to go ahead, since I was over here and this is a short drive, I'll go ahead and take you up here to this other road. And if there wasn't something behind me, well, I'll tell you what, we can look at this real quick too. Bear in mind, this parking lot wasn't here, or it had a much smaller parking lot. But right here, before we make this turn, is this little wooded section to where John and I witnessed, if you want to call it a UFO, we can call it a UFO. But yeah, it was taking out the tops of these trees over here beside us. And then right down here, this road now goes all the way through. At the time, it was a dead end. I mean, right, and I'll actually pull in right here over to this ball field because it's relevant to the story as well. But yeah, this was a dead end. It did not go all the way through. And right over there behind that awning, I guess if you want to call it, looking into that ball field, if you can see the ball field, I don't even think they had that concession stand here at the time. But that's where we found the a hollowed out section in the woods. It was almost like a canopy of woven honeysuckle vines. You couldn't have built one better if you wanted to. It was like a bird nest that was made from the inside out, but it had openings in it to where something could be there hidden in the woods. And for all indications, they were watching the ball game or watching the kids practice the ball game. So that was quite fascinating. And if there's nobody coming, we'll pull back out here. I'm not sure exactly where this road stopped. We could probably get out here and look closer at the asphalt and tell exactly where they started the new road. But as you can see now, there's houses and stuff all through here. And I'm just going to pull in here real quick just to show you. They put a whole new section of school down here. And I'm just going to quickly just kind of turn around in there. Well, don't go like you can. They got these little chain things up. So I'm not going to go up in there. But you can probably see it goes on back in there quite a ways. I'm going to turn around right here. I think the kids are about to start letting out of school, so it could get ugly quick with traffic in here. But yeah, this was woods, and it was these woods where this school is now that I started to venture into the woods a little bit. And I got a little further in, and it was where I found the trails into these woods. And it was one of those trails that I was on. I followed through this section over here, and that's what led me to that little canopy thing. right where this road dead ends. It was dirt, and it was a wide enough section where some cars could park and turn around and stuff. And this is where Joe in the story had his encounter with the we'll call it Monkey Man. That's what he called it. I guess he wasn't familiar with the words Sasquatch or Bigfoot. And the fact that it was wearing a white t-shirt, you know, kind of would make you think, what the hell, you know. So Monkey Man was fitting, and that's what we're going to call it. And I've had plenty of people come forward and give me stories and sightings, and same thing. It's just fascinating how many people have seen this person or creature or whatever we're going to call it right here in our little town of Smith Station. And hopefully I had a long conversation with a lady that lives on the other side of those woods right there. It says she actually shot at one. So and at the last minute she decided she didn't really want to hurt it. So, but she wanted scared away because hell, she was scared as well. And there you go, this little road right here. You would not believe the amount of stuff that was happening right here on this little piece of Mullins Road in Smith Station, Alabama. But there you go. I'm fixing to go home and eat my chicken plate. Yeah, it's Chinese day. But and I'm gonna get back with you on this. We're gonna get out here tonight, and we're gonna see, and we're gonna listen, and we're gonna feel this whole thing out. And I've got witnesses and others that want to participate, and we'll see if we can get to the bottom of this. The story never ended. I know I left a lot of people hanging with that, and it's not I didn't end it. I just didn't write anymore, and I kind of abruptly moved to Nashville, Tennessee, so things changed. My son was born, and you know, life gets more complicated. But I'm back here in the Smith Station area, and we're going to do some exploring. Lots more UFOs, lots more monkey men, lots more, as some would like to call it, walking trees. I'll see you on the next few videos. Thank you.